How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Martin with Lavoro. And today's video, we got this new Reindeer Tools handheld chainsaw. I think I went with this is the 8-inch model. This is my fourth chainsaw. One is my Ryobi pole saw. I bought that one. The other two were handhelds that were sent to me to review. China, I got a few. Anyways, so this is Reindeer Tools. This is another one. We're going to get into it, see what it got. Now, both these models, there's like a $10, $20 price difference. Right now, this one is on sale with their coupon for like $125 around there, and like $115, something like that. But I'll put links to those so you can check that out. But I wanted to get it open, unbox, see what we got, and test it out a little bit. Because, I'll show you, this is my backyard. I've got these twin trees that grow branches like crazy that I'm always cutting down. You can see the branches around the yard. My dogs like to chew on them. There's most of them right there, and then the Christmas tree, obviously. I like to cut them up and burn them in the wintertime. I know I live in Texas, so it's usually hot, but it does get chilly enough in the winter. And there's my dog, Balder. Say hi, Balder. He keeps the yard safe. Anyways, let's get this bad boy open, see what we got. So, very nice. They do send you a hard case. I always like when you buy tools and get a hard case. That's good value right there, because you know what? You buy Ryobi and stuff like that, it usually doesn't come with a case. Not that that's an issue. It's just I like, it's an added value, which I appreciate. Instruction manual. I mean, chainsaw is pretty straightforward. These batteries, now they were very proud of these batteries. They say they're long-lasting, very powerful. Lithium. I mean, their batteries, as long as I turn the tool on, I'm happy. I'll go grab some other batteries just to see if there's any difference. And these do look like the Makita style batteries. Not Makita batteries, because they don't have this little connection point that Makitas have right here, but the way these slide in is the same way Makita slides in. So a Makita battery should work for this. But these won't work for Makitas, but Makita batteries will work for these. I'll give you some gloves, so that's cool. Pretty common for that. Spare chain. That's nice. One of the better chargers I've seen. So I've got similar chargers to this, but you just, simple enough. Light will be red until it's finished charging, then it turns green. Got the charge indicator on the batteries. This one's fully charged. That one's fully charged. And then the chainsaw. Now it does look like it takes chain oil. There's none included with it, so you'll have to get some. I will go grab mine real quick along with another battery so we can get that filled up. Okay, and here's this is a knockoff Makita battery. It's not an official Makita battery, but it's got these contact points right here. This is what Makitas have that these don't have, but otherwise will slot in, which I'll test to verify. But I want to get the chain oil in real quick. So I've got some Ego bar. I don't actually have any Ego tools. I just bought the bar and chain oil because it was a good deal on Amazon for 32 ounces. You can use motor oil. Thing is, motor oil is not as viscous as this stuff. This stuff is like snot. It's disgusting. But if you don't have any, you need some oil quickly, motor oil will work. There are people that are like professional lumber guys, lumberjacks, whatever you call them. And that stuff, disgusting. And they like to filter their used motor oil and use that. So if that's what you want to do, knock yourself out. I don't use chainsaws that often. So I'm like, okay, I'll spend a little bit on the chain oil. It's not expensive. But it looks like it goes in here for the reservoir and use that to prime it. So I'll try to get this on camera best I can. This stuff is like snot, dude. It's gross. Like once it starts flowing, it's like it just elastics itself. Like you ever have a booger and you grab it with a towel or something, and the rest of what it's attached to. Oh, hey, shut up. Dog. But you go to grab it with a towel or something, and then like the rest of it just slides out of your nose because it's just all interconnected. That's what chain oil is like. It's really gross, but it's effective because obviously it lubricates your chain. Then we got the tensioner here. So how does this one work? You do this to loosen the tensioner, and that way you can increase or loosen the tension on your chain. So I like to not keep it super tight, but relatively tight where it's not going to go flying off. Again, I'm not a professional at cutting wood or anything like that, so couldn't tell you if that's how it's supposed to be, but I think it is. This battery on, slides in like so. Alright, didn't get a satisfying click, but that's okay. You want to make sure we prime the chain. I don't know how many times you're supposed to prime it. I probably should read the manual, but give it a good three primes. And oil, again, this is an electric tool. You're not priming a motor here. Let's turn it on and see what we get. So you press this little button that locks the trigger. And there you go. Already got chain oil leaking out of here. That's lovely. Probably because I primed it too much. That's okay. Yeah, stuff can get gross. Now let's see the other battery real quick. Well, that is a Makita style battery. Slots in. Turns on. So yeah, Makita batteries work for it. Didn't sound like it was any more powerful with that battery than it was with this battery. Maybe a little bit more. Oh, that's okay. I primed it too much. I'm gonna say prime it just one time because I'm slinging chain oil everywhere. But also, you're probably supposed to be cutting wood with it. So we grab a log and we'll see how well this thing cuts through. All right, so here's a piece of firewood. I'm just gonna try to hold on to it while I cut through, and we'll see how this thing gets through. If it stalls out or what you have it. All right, here goes. Cuts right through. And this stuff is hardwood too, so that wasn't like I gave it a super easy task, but it's through. Definitely through there. Do one more. Alright, and just off a couple of cuts, how much battery we got? Still got full battery, so you can do some good cuts with this thing. But yeah, anyway, so this cool little Reindeer Tools mini chainsaw 8-inch, I think this might be the longest one I have. But no, my Ryobi actually is a little bit bigger, but that's first brand, brand name tools versus stuff from China. But I don't like the Ryobi handhelds. They don't have oiled ones. They're all oilless, which means you got to manually oil the chain yourself. I like these ones with the auto oilers. I think it's a lot better because then everything's just in a self-contained unit. But again, if you just need to like prune trees, branches, small trees, cut some logs, things like that, I think this is great, especially like if you have a fireplace or something. Log's too big for your fireplace. One of these will make quick work of it. And yeah, chain's a little loose. Let's tighten it up. See, after first use, got a little looseness in the chain. There we go. And hopefully this thing doesn't leak too much while it is packed away like another one I have. But we will see. Anyways, that's all I got for you guys in this video. Hopefully you found this informational and help you with your purchase. If it does, let me know. If you like these handheld chainsaws, let me know as well. I think they're pretty cool. And I like when the company sends these out to me. I love testing these things out. To me, it's fun. It's a lot of fun. But anyways, I will see you all guys all in the next video. Leave a like on the video if you enjoyed it. Comment down below and subscribe if you're not already subscribed. I will see you all in the next video. Have a good one.